Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special one for you tonight. We're just gonna get right into it. Like this video if you love your mama, hide your kids, hide your wives, because apparently we have a topic of the moon UFOs. Apparently something has been caught moving under the moon's surface. All right, shout out to the homie Tyler. Secure team is back in action. Check this out, roll it.
Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Now, I've been getting a lot of emails about this, and so when I saw the subject of today's video, I knew I had to investigate further, and well, we've got something that's going to make you totally rethink everything you thought you knew about our moon. And I'm not just talking about the usual theories. We're dealing with hard data here, freshly uncovered, that might just be the smoking gun we've all been waiting for.
Freshly?
So let's start with a discovery that has researchers across the globe scratching their heads. Hidden deep beneath the far side of the moon, there's something moving. Yeah, you heard that right.
Okay, so this, wait, what?
Side of the moon, there's some.
Researchers detect hidden activity beneath the lunar surface on the far side of the moon. Tim McMillan, August 29, 2024. Yo, if you're watching this video in 2050, let me know what went down.
Something moving. Yeah, you heard that right. Activity detected recently using data from NASA's Grail mission. This isn't some minor seismic tremor here we're talking about, guys. We're talking about significant coordinated movements in a massive, previously undetected mass. And where is all of this happening? Well, it's happening right near the moon's south pole, a hot spot for lunar anomalies and UFO activity over many years. But here's where it gets even stranger. Another team of researchers has found that something on the moon's surface is exhibiting unique magnetic and reflective properties. So, using advanced imaging and magnetic field data, these scientists and researchers have identified regions where the moon's surface behaves in ways that simply don't add up. These areas which should be...
So if this is true, this is just adding more to the conspiracy of, hey, are we alone in the universe or not? And hey, what was the reason we didn't go back to the moon? Did we go to the moon? Did we not? I mean, there are a lot of people that don't even believe it. There are others that believe that, hey, we did go to the moon, but the footage that they released was apparently faked. There are a lot of people that believe that too, right? And some believe that we never went there. Some believe that, yeah, we went there. And the conspiracies has always been, we went there, they saw something, right? And they told us to not come back. This is why you perhaps heard this, that they once had the technology to go back to the moon, but they apparently destroyed it. Sounds bullshit to me, right? You must have heard that. If you heard it, you know what I'm talking about. They officially said that they once had the technology. Let that sink in. They said they had the technology to go back to the moon, but they got rid of it. Who does that? Of course, that this is old information. Now we went back to the moon. I guess they sent back like we heard stories that they went back to the moon again. So, but
be as barren and dead as the rest of the lunar surface are showing what amounts to magnetic activity. Large quantity, large scale magnetic activity, and reflecting light in ways also that suggest something is off. And we're
scientists discover mysterious magma structures beneath the moon. All right, are they even allowed to say that? Is this like fake news? Is it like something completely different that we don't understand? Or does this mean something moving underneath the moon surface means that there are people there moving around? You never know, right? Is that what you're saying?
Off. Couple that with the key and main news of today's video, which is that there is evidence of something massive moving around underneath the moon. And you're seeing some images I'm displaying here where they haven't just taken things like radar data, but they've snapped images of these very mysterious looking, just totally unnatural spirals.
One of many surface swirls captured and made from large moving anomalies below it.
On the lunar surface that are being created by something moving underneath the surface. Something
looks like a dinosaur turtle kind of, right? Like if this is a turtle, well, this would be its like head. This is like, of course, the body, the two legs right there, bruh.
Can generate heat, something that has magnetism. And, you know, I'm just not satisfied with the same old excuse from NASA and the other, you know, space agencies that, well, this is all just evidence of ancient lava tubes underneath the moon, you know, back when it was forming. You know, it's the same thing to me as it was a weather balloon, yeah. Or it was swamp gas reflecting light off of Venus. You know, it's just NASA, never a straight answer. So,
yeah.
Now, the scientific explanation might point to remnants of what could be an ancient magnetic field, and, well, what likely is an ancient magnetic field. But let's not kid ourselves. What if this is something much more recent? So if you guys can imagine, think of a hidden structure or a giant device buried just beneath the lunar soil, perhaps still active, generating these magnetic fields as a byproduct of whatever it's doing down there. And I would ask all of you to remember all of my past videos, the thousands of them showing and revealing and exposing countless images and satellite photography that clearly depict alien structures on our moon, UFO activity happening around our moon, especially on the backside. I've done some really crazy, just some of my best work I've done on our moon, and especially the backside of it. That is some of my earliest work, and it's still right here on the channel, so I'll put some.
Let me actually put the face cam there so you see it. Yeah, man. Apparently, like, the original videos that they released of the astronauts going to the moon, whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. So, yeah, there's all this conspiracy with that. But, yeah, the videos that we have seen, even the older tapes, you see, like, objects moving, right? It's very, very hard to find, but once you see it, you can never unsee it. Seems like that they forgot to brush them out from the videos they revealed, right? They're very careful with what they release to the public and what they don't. So yeah, right? There's so much activity, and of course, like amateur astronomers, like people with telescopes, right? We've seen videos in the past of people just recording the moon, and there are objects moving. Sometimes you also have the shadow of said UFO showing on the moon surface, and it's moving around, and people capture that on camera, and we have those videos. We've seen countless amount of those videos. Okay, let's just say most of them are fake. Okay, I'm with you on that, but at least one of them gotta be real. And given the sheer amount of activity of the UFOs that we've seen, witnessed in videos on our planet here, yeah, it's a little bit too crazy for sure. So yeah, right, it is really insane, and moon is definitely like a hotspot. It's mystery. A lot of mystery surrounds moon, for sure.
Some links down below, or you can head over and search. But if you think that our moon is barren and there's nothing on it, I promise you, if you watch my videos, that your mind will be changed before you're even halfway through. But anyway, we have evidence here of something moving around down there, and I asked you guys, you know, to imagine something that's down there buried just beneath the lunar soil, you know.
Okay, so this is a UFO, but what's this? What's this? And it's also said that on the far side of the moon, the side that we never see, the one that we never see on Earth because of how it works, right? Science, right? Or I guess God, or I guess the universe, right? Nature. But we don't see the far side of the moon, and apparently it's said that they got structures there that are made by somebody. Definitely not us, but by somebody.
You know, perhaps still active, generating a magnetic field as a byproduct, and of what we're seeing in these images here, taken by the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Whatever's down there, it could be machinery, alien machinery, or a power source, or maybe even something that we can't yet comprehend. The idea that the moon...
Now, to be honest though, I don't believe NASA. I'm with him. It's never a straight answer. But what if this time they're speaking the truth? Hard to believe, even I'm having a hard time believing that, but still, it's one of those, for discussion's sake, I guess, right? For argument's sake, what if they are telling you the truth? Because of course on weather reports, with the technology, the heat-seeking technology, you are basically trying to detect signs of heat, and if there's signs of heat, either it's a person moving around, because if you know, like, there's a camera, there's ways to detect, the military use it to see if there's like an object out there emitting heat, especially at nighttime, right? And on the field, you put those cameras and you're able to detect, because of heat detection mechanism, you're able to see if there's any living thing moving or not, and they stick out like a sore thumb. The color would be red or yellow, while everything else would be kind of like green. So yeah, with that information in mind, maybe what they're saying is true, but it's odd, and it's hard to believe for sure.
Moon could be hiding a secret like this isn't as far-fetched as it sounds, especially when you consider the history of strange happenings on our lunar neighbor.
Lunar neighbor, okay.
Today we have with us a group of students among America's best. To you we say, we have only completed a beginning. We leave you much that is undone. There are great ideas undiscovered, breakthroughs available to those who can remove one of truth's protective layers.
Powerful.
So could this be evidence of extraterrestrial activity on the moon? Further evidence to add to the massive pile that we have. We've all heard the theories about the moon being used as a base by otherworldly beings, possibly as a giant observational post or even as a way station for UFOs. And believe me, it is. But if there's...
Yeah, if you want... That makes sense, right? For example, if you're an alien race that want to keep an eye out on our planet, or want to go on different planets in our solar system, you got the moon right there, right? Yeah, you build a base there, right? And it's like an airport kind of for them, I guess. That's one way of saying it. So you park your UFOs there or land your UFOs there, refuel, recharge, eat, sleep, and then you move on to planet Earth or other planets or different universe, I guess, right? Like from there, I guess, I don't know, just trying to make sense of it. Yeah.
Even a remote chance that these underground movements and magnetic anomalies are linked to some kind of alien activity, then we could be on the brink of one of the greatest discoveries in human history.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Is this just something natural, as the space agencies are stating? Or could this be perhaps an ancient, dormant technology just waiting to be discovered? You know, our moon is very strange, and there is no other planet in our solar system that has a moon like ours, and that looks or acts or orbits the way our moon does with ours. Our moon is very enigmatic, that's for sure. And I've covered that in thousands of videos here on the channel. So any of you veteran viewers out there since 2011, 12, 13, tell me what you guys think. I mean, what do you guys think? I'd love to hear your comments. You know, I don't respond to many, but I read them all. I like to heart them and, you know, show you guys love back. I appreciate it. I'm working my way back to posting more videos, more.
I hope he does, because Secure Team is definitely a channel that came to my recommended years and years ago. I guess I could say, like he mentioned, 2012s, 2011s and shit like that. I believe so. I was watching his videos around that time too, or perhaps around 2015s and the 16s. I do remember, like, I was watching his videos a lot. Then he took a big break, and I mean, yeah, you do you. It's I get it, but now he's back. I hope he stays around, and I hope he posts regularly. Love the channel. Shout out to him as well. Love you guys as well. Check out this video on the screen. This is the last episode that we've done. If you love this one, you're definitely gonna love this one. Stay baffled, brothers and sisters out there, and I'll see you in this video.